Hey guys, what's up? Coming at you again with another video of mine. Yes, I'm still in the park, deal with it. I thought this time I'd give you a little bit, I'm gonna try to keep the hopes high for this time, which is actually the main point of this message. Not message, it's more the point of this video, which is having high hopes. Now, I'm gonna give you a little bit of background as to why I'm talking about this. For all my life, or at least most of it, I've always been very optimistic. I've always been someone who tries to see the best of an outcome or at least tries to avoid the worst. Where it's like, if there's something up there which I think is unattainable, I always assume that maybe that I still have a shot. That like, anybody who tells me that a goal is unreachable, I would question that. I go, why? It's not. I always had my hopes held really high, which many people have questioned me about, me trying to be more realistic, me trying not to be very naive about certain things, where if I'm presented with an opportunity, I have to remember that like not everything is going to go my way. That sometimes it's going to be bad, and sometimes it's just the way human nature is that it's not going to be perfect. And for a long time, I haven't really believed that. I've always been the assumption that like, I don't know. I mean, why should you have to be realistic for so many things about this world when you can have those hopes that you want to be in terms of like who you are, what you want to do in life, what you do as a career. Have them hold high as up a pedestal. Have them be something there where the goal may seem far-fetched, but if it's something you truly believe in, why stopping you? What's stopping you from doing that? And recently, I've sort of realized I've been slipping with that recently. In other words, where I've sort of got on the mindset for a while now that whatever I do, when it comes to like either my life, my career, my everything, I tend to be a bit more realistic, or at least pessimistic to a slight degree, where I don't think everything's gonna go good. In the sense of like, I've learned to like past experience and it's gonna be horrible, or like I'm gonna look at my hopes of what I want to be, and they're gonna be too high. Like I just settle for what I am and not do anything else. And a lot of people around me have seen that as very, depressed. As more the point. Not like I'm a depressing person, but more like, people around me have been pondering like, why are you having your goals so low recently? And to be honest, I don't really know why. Because it's kind of weird when you sort of look at it like that, because, I like the people around me I like to hang out with, and the people I care about deeply are ones who have a good outlook on life. Or in other words, they'll try their best to make sure that any situation they're in is not going to be the worst, Where like, they'll see the world as realistic to a degree, which I think is the best way to look at it. Yes, there are points of the world that I don't like and things I want to change, but I mean, that doesn't mean that like they're unattainable or impossible. I would check. One thing that sort of reminds me every day is a sense of like, at any point I could have chosen a job that was a dead end, where like working in a shop or working in a market or anything else like that, where I could have just decided early on that like the hopes and dreams that I wanted were too high, and that I should just go back down to where I should be. Just deal with everyday life like that. But I didn't, and I realized for a while that like, even though I feel like that, it's not stopped me in my actions. Where I'm still like looking to try to apply for jobs in radio. I'm still in contact with people who actually may give me a chance. I'm still doing YouTube, even if it's a high chance that this will never come to anything. But I'm doing it because it's a dream, and it's something where I want to do, and it's an ambition. And I've known people who have sort of the same ambitions as me, whereas like whether they want to be in radio, whether they want to do presenting, or like whether they just want to do acting, like do small community theatre. But I mean, where people around them will tell them that's just going to go nowhere. It's not going to do that much. It's not going to do anything with it. It's going to be a nice bit in your life where it's just going to be, oh yeah, you did this, but then go ahead and get a real job. Where... And I should point out the fact that I haven't had anybody who's been negative in terms of what I what my high hopes to be. I've always had people who are more not impressed, but more like they understand that this is something I really want to do. You know, to the point where like you have to sort of look back and remember that like I have tried maintaining a way to get to where I want to be. You know, I haven't just stuck to my low level goals. I've tried to get education in the area I want to do. I've tried to get in contact with people who are in the area I want to do, or to try and like get involved with people who I know I may have no chance with, but why not? It's up there. Why shouldn't it be? And I suppose that's sort of what I wanted this video to be, which is like a reminder, not just to myself, but to a lot of people out there, where everybody has high hopes for anything. Whether it's a dream job you want to do, or someone that you want to ask out, or if it's someone who, I don't know, where it's an experience where you think, why not? This will be so impossible, but it doesn't mean I can't do it. And a lot of times we get lost in them, so much so that we tend to slip back so far the other way that we think that nothing that we do is gonna work. But it shouldn't, because you have to just sort of remind yourself that like, if you look back at all the things you've done to what you wanted to do to get to the place where you're trying to be, then you sort of realize that you're on your way. You're not there yet, but you're on your way. Your hopes and dreams are there, and you are working towards them. And that's sort of what all of us are doing right now, in the smallest way possible. So that's sort of what I wanted this video to be, which is like a helpful bit out there, that for anybody who has high hopes or ambitions where they seem too far-fetched or too big, where anybody would assume that like it would take years to complete, or like you need the good quality of experience and time and money or geniusness or anything like that, where anyone would just tell you just to like give up, or just try to have something else and keep that on the side, just as a small-time thing, as like a small thing, whilst you have a huge safety net. That people need to, you have to remind yourself that people are looking out for the best of you, but it's your dream, it's your hopes, and having them high is not bad, because it's a goal. It's something where if you show people that is something that you truly believe in, and that's something where you want to show people that that's what you want to do, then nothing's going to stop you in that sort of sense. So that's been my video this week. A little bit of a motivational one. I thought I'd get that a little bit right now after a few of them where I've done nothing. Also, I have an idea what I want this channel to be a bit more about, where I sort of want to go into more stories and more like that, trying to give off some ideas of what my insane and weird brain has shown you over the years in terms of what I've been to be creative and just come up with the weirdest shit. So if anyone has ideas, let me know. I would like to try and do that, but if not, then I'll just try and continue these sort of smallest stories about my life and what I want people to learn out of them. Anyway, that's it, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, please. I love it. And also, thank you to the new ones I had recently. That meant so much to me. You have no idea. Anyway, that's it, guys. I'll see you next week. Bye.